Today we are at Country Joe Homes down in Lakeville, Minnesota, and we got something special for you.
We're going to be teaching you how to film a sweet listing video with just one of these. Come on in.
So, Instagram Reels is the topic for today. I'm gonna tell you guys why it's important. It builds brand awareness and it engages all of your viewers. We're gonna break this video down into 4 different segments. Shot composition, how to achieve smooth footage, video settings for iPhone, and the best audio settings for iPhone to make your Reels pop. The first major subject when we talk about composition for a house is going to be lighting. It's very important to have proper lighting in your house before you film it. A good practice is to come in, make sure all the light switches are flipped on, and open curtains as needed. Sometimes they'll need to be closed if you need a room less lit, but most of the time you're going to want them all the way open. Another important part about composition is framing a good shot. This is really helpful for engaging your viewers. When framing a shot in a room, you want to make sure to stand back as far as you can to make the space feel as large as possible. More specifically, most smartphones should have a wide angle lens setting so you can achieve this look. Along with having wide shots of the room, make sure to get some nice close-ups of the important details to lay over the top of these. The most important part is to have fun and get creative with it. Try some high angle shots, try some low angles. You never know what's going to look good. Along with shot composition, it's very important to go in thinking about what transitions you want to use. To achieve proper transitions, think about the last and the first part of your shot. For example, if I'm going to film this living room and I want to transition into the kitchen, I would start on the ceiling of the living room, come down, show the living room, and then pan to the floor. Then when I move on to the kitchen, I can use a pan from right to left and speed ramp those two to create a beautiful and engaging transition.
In the next part of the video, we're going to be talking about how to achieve smooth footage with one of these. And one trick to keeping your video stable is going to be keeping your elbows tucked just like this. And this is cinematic walking. Similar to a suspension in a car, walking like this will prevent any shakiness in your videos. Another tip is make sure that you have a firm grip on your phone while not covering up the microphone at the bottom there. For all you pros out there, if you want to take things to the next level, invest in a gimbal. This will stabilize your videos automatically.
One of the most overlooked things when filming with a smartphone is video settings. Now, video settings are very important to ensure your video looks smooth and looks correct to the human eye. Now, the proper settings to shoot on an iPhone to make it look fluid to the human eye is going to be 4K at 60 frames per second. Now, what does that even mean? It breaks down into frame rate and resolution. Frame rate is how many images are shot in 1 second of video. In the film world, 24 frames per second is what real time looks like. Reality TV is shot at 30 frames per second, and slow-mo is shot at 60, 120, and 240. Now, on the iPhone, 60 tends to look a little bit smoother than the 30 or the 24, so that's what we're going with for Reels. Resolution depends on how many pixels are in a certain frame, but we're not going to deep dive into that today. 4K is the consumer standard, and that's what you're going to want to shoot in on your iPhone.
The last tip we have for you guys to make sure that your videos are top-notch is to make sure that you have the best audio settings. As previously stated, make sure that your hand's not covering over the microphone when you're speaking into your phone. And secondly, after the video shot, you can go back and do a voiceover and add in your audio and editing. For all you pros out there, if you want the best audio settings, make sure you invest in the wireless mic kit. Wireless microphones are great because it ensures great audio no matter where the camera is.
All right, guys, now what do you do with all of this beautiful footage now that you've shot it? Well, you could try and edit it on your own, but that can get complicated. So you could send it over to the team at Wenzel Real Estate Marketing and have their highly trained professionals edit a beautiful video for you.
If you'd like to find out more, check us out at wenzelrealestate.com or give us a call today.